You're not going to get famous on social media without this. You need to pass the tip of this in order to make it. I'm talking about something that I call the tip of the tongue test. Hey, you know that guy on TikTok who he has the collection of rare books? Oh, you mean Tom A? No, not Tom. Like, his stuff is really good. He's like Tom, but like a whole nother level. I'm talking about the old guy. You know, he's bald and he's got like the librarian glasses and like all the cool vests, and he's always in this big, really cool library. Oh, you mean Reed Moon. This is what you need to be shooting for with your personal brand when it comes to content creation. Could somebody describe you and your content in a group and have somebody in that group provide your name when the person describing your content can't remember what your name is? Hey, you know that big bodybuilder who's super famous? Oh yeah, you mean Hulk Hogan. No, Hulk Hogan is a wrestler. This guy I'm talking about was like a big movie star in the 80s. Oh, you talking about Sylvester Stallone? No, I'm talking about the guy that's telling people always to get into the chopper. He's always bumping weights. Oh, you talking about my boy, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. See, we're passing the tip of the tongue test here. Your content needs to do this if you have any hope of becoming famous or well-known or iconic within your niche on this app or anywhere online. Even politicians need to understand this concept, and too many of them don't. Yeah, you know that crazy rich guy that's going to be running for president? Yeah, okay, so you talking about Biden or Pelosi? No, the guy with the big orange hair. It's like one big strand that's been like looped around and combed over. Oh, I see. You're talking about the fantastic Donald Trump. He talks with his hands a lot. He makes fantastic deals with China and will make them pay for it. Now, imagine trying to describe Elizabeth Warren as a potential president-elect. Hey, you know that congresswoman who's, she's blonde? Marjorie Taylor Greene? No. This one I'm talking about, she's a Democrat. Hillary Clinton. Oh, no, not Hillary Clinton, the one that people actually like and trust. Tulsi Gabbard. Ugh. You can't, because she looks like every other white woman politician in the history of politics. Now, if you want to know what the tip of the tongue test looks like on my account, I've done this too. Because if you were trying to describe me and my content to a friend who's also seen it but doesn't know who you're talking about, it would look something like this. You know that guy who makes those videos on how to grow organically on social media? Bro, there are literally millions of those accounts out there. No, I know there's a lot of people that do this, but I know you've seen this guy. He's actually got good ideas. He looks like Jesus. Oh, I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Christopher Clapham. Being able to pass the tip of the tongue test in your space is a good indication that you're becoming iconic within your space. And establishing a presence that feels iconic is a mixture of a couple of things. It's your presentation style and how you deliver information, combined with your niche, and most importantly, what you look like and what your mannerisms are. The things that make you you. There are a million TV personalities who have traveled the world explaining nature and wildlife and making us care about it. But there's only one man who'd pick up these big crikey crocodiles. Look at this big fella. There's one man who's that icon in this space. And even if you can't remember his name, you can see his face right now. I'm talking, of course, about Steve Irwin, who passes the tip of the tongue test better than Jeff Corwin, Michael Waddell, better than Steve Rinella. There's also the two hosts from Kings of Pain, this show where they go out and experiment which animals provide the deadliest, most painful bites and stings. I don't know their names. I couldn't even describe them to you because they don't pass the tip of the tongue test. If your personality and presence on camera isn't memorable when you combine these three things, your presentation style with your niche, with your look, you need to work on this actively and create something that is unique. And it's got to be organic on some level. It has to be true to who you are as a person, but it has to be memorable, because